Cowboys Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
But I'm just about to wait for Lewis get on, see what he's about to do, then I'm about to. I think it's not anything, bro. He said he should be on any minute. He said he had to go pick up food and he'll be back.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The first down run got 5.
What team you face? You face the Browns, you're over it, bro.
They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Bro, what's up, Meek? Playing you Madden.
Ship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Sure play.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And here comes a return from just beyond
deep
in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. One receiver left is Hilton. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Bro, who ugly ass my player, bro?
Blankenship's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Bro, who the fuck ugly ass my player is, bro?
They're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Oh, Jobin just did a face game.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A nice little juke. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From midfield, here's Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, and we see this so often. There's excellent coverage downfield, so the quarterback makes a nice decision, just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Back to Taylor on first down. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Wentz on the drop off to Taylor. They find some open field here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Wentz on third down. Flushed out right.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First down and a little extra for Mostert. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. And that's one heck of a run right there.
Fuck Connie, bitch ass, man. Fuck that weak ass fucking monitor, bro.
That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play
I
developing
don't fuck
right in
with Connie,
front of
bro.
him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep
real
right
ass
on going.
motherfucker.
After the touchdown, it's
Connie's
Robbie
white, bro. I don't
Gould
give a fuck
to kick it
anybody saying,
away.
bro. Connie is white. His name is Connie, bro. I ain't never heard about no black man named. I ain't never heard of no black man named fucking Conrad. Conrad. Fuck Connie, bro. I'm Connie K.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle.
Lewis pulling the Connie. Lewis said he'll be on the 30 minutes. He just said he was on. Where is IHOP at?
An entertaining start to this one.
He picked the food up.
EA Sports.
That was an hour ago.
Second and 10.
Now Wentz. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Wentz going to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack.
Excellent play there by D. Ford, back in form. Remember, in 2020, 0 sacks for the season, but to be fair, only played in 1 game due to injury. What he wants to do is get back to the form he showed in 2018 with Kansas City, a career high 13 sacks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Well, Meek, you scared to face me in Madden, bro.
4 on the first down play.
I knew it, bro. Skills. I will. Skills, you hear this? You heard him say it, right, bro?
Lance.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He's going to air one out. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
And Lance now to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. We're still in the second quarter.
You know, I just got the haircut, bro. I might have to go get some bitches, dog. That's why I was quiet, bro. Y'all heard the ring? My boy Jose, bro. That boy said...
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Yeah, I went to the,
you know
how the Mexican bitches be having party for the 18th birthday, bro? These bitches down.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah, I don't know what the 18 is, but them motherfuckers, them bitches got me drunk, dog.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
I don't know what the fuck them bitches cost me
this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Hey, man, I got a fit too, bro. Just saying, bro. Just saying, bro.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now
I
in
don't
this
really
drive
like
after
this
what
one,
happened on the
man.
last
Yeah,
one. Throw
we'll
it on the
let
first
somebody
play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They be like, oh my God, your hair's so curly. Like, bitch, she ain't shaking
Coming up
no
in a
ass.
couple of
Bitch,
minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, Wentz. He's got it to Hilton.
I'm telling you, bro, I be having
This will
fire
leave
ass
him a
shirts.
yard
I be
short.
making my own shirts.
Nice
They be
pickup
fucking
of
with me,
9
bro.
yards
Like,
on
where'd
first
you
down.
get that shirt from? I hit him with the
When you see zone
I'm like,
defense and you know you
I'm
got
a
a drag
businessman,
route on
baby
as your
girl.
primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, them Mexicans, they be in little dog. Oh God, bro, they drink that shit like it's water. I wonder if she like, you want some? She like, you want some choco fly? I'm like, what the fuck is that? Put up some chocolate cake. That shit was good as
As they'll
fuck.
talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
Hey man, I walked in there, bro. They got me right, bro. They got me right, bro. You get back every 2 weeks, dog.
Wentz now to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. To throw.
She like mijo, eat mijo.
And he's tackled a yard
Like,
short
bro,
of the
I'm over here. I
marker.
got
Good
fucking
gain of 9
hair
on
in my
first
food.
down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
They shut that bitch down,
for
bro.
sure. We all know
They shut
interceptions
that
are going to
bitch
happen.
down. You got,
So the big trick,
they was sending the
don't let it affect you
bachata in that
going
bitch.
forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell
They
the
was
ball
sending the
boy,
bachata
get
in
that
that
one out of
bitch.
the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The passing game for the Colts.
And I
finding its
didn't even know that
stride,
barbershop
another
was there. That's
first
the best
down.
barbershop in Cleveland. Them motherfuckers got 5 stars and they be doing that competition shit.
Now Wentz again.
Shit, they
Flush
fucking
to his
restaurant
right.
in that bitch.
And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
I ain't trying to get fucked up.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down with a marker
You see
on the
them light
field.
skin, bro. That's the
So
key
let's
to
see
my
about
heart,
the
dog.
call. So a
bitches.
decent gain, but all for naught.
Hey,
on the
me,
penalty.
I went to
It's too
the I went to
bad, isn't it? They were feeling
HBCU,
pretty
bro. I
good
had
about it.
all the
Only
bitches
people
on me, dog.
celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The black
Now
girls
they
love
face a
Muslims, bro.
2nd and long following the holding penalty. Wentz.
Black girls love some Muslim meat.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Black
It's
girls,
third down.
black girls love Muslims.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
Shit, in Cleveland,
I know
these
the ball's
motherfuckers
coming
love
out high.
Muslims.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yes, they do.
This
My
will be
bro.
swung out wide for Taylor.
So they asked me what my name is. What they gonna think I
And
am?
get this to the
Indian?
23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
They gonna hear the last name. They gonna be like, yeah, he's certified.
Blankenship's kick is good.
Ah, fuck you,
And
bitch.
that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA
Shut your bitch ass
Sports.
up.
It's in the game.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the
Shut
football
your ass
first
up,
as
Shamik.
well as we are back and started in the second half.
Hey, hold up, Meek, bruh. May's lying, bruh. They just said, wait, how old is Maze?
The San
Didn't he say he went to high school in
and Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall
in Chicago.
tone was a positive.
Didn't he say he went to? But why he just this girl just posted and he reposted it and said class of 2012 homecoming best class, and then all the girls' bios say Houston, Texas.
But I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
These hoes ugly though.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Damn, bro, some big ass bitches.
Lance going to keep it on the option. Space to maneuver at the 40.
I don't like them big girls, man.
Get it up past
Big
the
girls,
45. And that'll go for a gain of 18.
Like what Smokey saying? She got too much dip on her chip.
Pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision making?
I love the decision making and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. Now they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run?
If you ain't in Cincinnati,
I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to
if
slow down.
if you're not in Cincinnati, Columbus,
things pretty well.
or Cleveland, bro, it's all corn, bro. It's no city other than that, bro.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
He probably from Antarctica, bro.
And continues to be one with another one right there.
But I'm telling you, bro, and then all these people he repost, because I'm friends with him on Instagram, but all these people he reposts from Texas, bro. Not one person that I seen have said anything about Chicago, bro.
And that's incomplete.
I'm telling you, bro, he'll why not, bro? I thought why not was 6'3" and black. Why not turn out to be 5'7" and white? He lied so bad, bro.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hey.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 19 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
What the fuck, man? This shit crazy, dog. Bro, how you lie about everything about you, bro? To set like, look, if you trying to, me personally, I still wouldn't do it. But if you trying to satisfy a girl, trying to get some ass.
And Lance going to give this to Mostert here on the option. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, he might be Muslim, bro. You don't even know, man. He don't even, bro. If you talk, bro, if you from Chicago, you talk like you from Chicago. He don't talk like that at all, bro.
Kittle, touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
I seen that shit, bro. My play ugly as hell, boy. Hey, that's what Mays look like. That's what Mays really look like.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
I'm about to say, my test found me quick as hell, bro.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Boy, that boy Mays living 3 different lives, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck you.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
Hey, ain't nobody naming their kid Mays, bro. Fuck out here,
man. That leads into bigger errors.
From the 29, Wentz. And for the fourth
Oh,
time
but
tonight, it's
you know
an
how he used to be in
interception.
a party, bro? You could hear like a girl in the background saying something.
And they take over.
She'll say a name. Like, it wouldn't be Mace. She'll say a
at
name.
the
He'd be like, huh?
46-yard line.
And then he'll mute his shit, bro. I want to say it was Dre. It was like Dre or some shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying, all is not rosy.
Man, it'll tell you the fucking the ball boy's name and everything, bro. I think you can't find May's name. He gave a number for a player. I forgot what the player was. He was a center on that team, bro. I'm like, come on, Mays. I'm like, come on, Mays.
Unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on.
Yeah, he did what my high school basketball coach did. Talking about he won MVP in the G League. He looked the motherfucker out. This motherfucker averaged 1.6 points for one season.
That's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Bro, I remember when Ivory used to call me, bro. What's that one teacher name, bro?
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
What's his name, bro? Because Ivory used to make that voice, bro. I remember that. Mr. Davenport. Wasn't he bald? Wasn't he bald? I remember he was in class. He sent me a picture on Snap with his head, bro. This was funny as fuck.
Interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
Bro, I used to be close as fuck with Ivory, bro. Then he kept beating up that girl ass, bro. Bro, me and Ivory used to be in a party for like 8 hours, bro, on GTA, bro.
How they attack him here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I remember he told me the meaning behind his PlayStation name, Angel Timming. He was like, the T stand for boom boom, but I stand for Ivory.
It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
Bro, you sure he's still with that girl, bro?
And turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who
boy Ivory, funny as hell, bro.
They're the ones that need
he
to
got a PS5 and all.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Shit, he said he was my friend. He's telling the truth about that, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink.
You getting on tonight or no? Alright, but majority of us already in the party just talking about Mays.
From Santa Clara.
I said majority of us in the party right now, we just talking.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to
10:45. You gotta eat and give Hurley a bath. You let Lewis know.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
I never seen Like, bro, why you gotta lie like so much to people on video games, bro?
Normally on third down and short
Like,
yardage, you're thinking
dog.
throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And down inside the 15
That's okay,
he goes.
I think we're seeing the effect of.
Hey, bro, tell me why I was watching the like Chris old screens when we used to do the 5-5, bro. No, Darren, that boy Darren was a fucking assassin, bro. Motherfuckers was scared of Darren. I was watching Chris old clips of us playing 5-5, bro. Motherfuckers was scared of Darren, bro. Darren, why you scaring people, man?
Here on a Sunday night, you are watching the NFL.
You was scaring people, man.
Second and 8 coming up.
Skills, we ain't know you back then. What's the name? I'm gonna go look up the name. We don't play with them no more.
Touchdown, 49ers.
They used to get fucking silent when Darren was at the party.
Number 7 on the year. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another
I'm trying to hear. I'm about to look up the video for the username.
Extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
But y'all was in the party that night. Chris and what's it called? Argue, bro. Yes, bruh.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Okay. Boy, Lewis, funny as hell, dog.
That boy. Going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack.
Hey, that's how you know Lewis crazy as fuck, bro.
Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
No, the best one is Tony and Lewis, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
In the league, and I said, "What do you do when?"
Bro, I do remember it was me, Darren, and I think Connie got off.
I might get some stats, might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Crazy, bro. They used to call Darren big guard. That big guard came out. Motherfuckers was scared, man. Hold on, what Hemingway said? No, I don't kiss these hoes. You will never touch me, kiss Bruh. Who else used to play with?
They trail mid. Continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Oh, Hemingway.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Boy, he ugly as shit,
3 yards on to pick it up there, and it'll be second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This to Hines on the drop-off.
Hey, one person I'm glad we don't play no more with King Myers.
Across the 40-yard line.
Is it good, Lewis? Is it good?
And also move the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Is it good, Lewis?
Give him a as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down.
We gonna talk about how I used to beat the shit out of every center I face, man.
And my goodness, another interception.
I used to give Lewis hell. I used to give him hell.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double check.
When me and Lewis, I'm saying, once me and Lewis teamed up, bro, it's over with, bro.
I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong, but if you on his team, you like, I want to know his 5-5 record. It's like 1-11, bro. I remember the only time we won, I think it was you was on the team, Meek. It was me, you, Tony, and I want to say Connie. And we had
incomplete on the
hey
deep
man.
Ball. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for.
J Dreams. J Dreams.
So Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of
He wasn't even that bad, bro.
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep
hey,
into
he better than my boy JR.
This time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0.
Didn't Darren yell at his ass once?
Went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November,
oh my God, bro! He texted me. He said, "Hey, bro, can you share can you game share with me 2K22, bro?" I like, no, I'm ready game sharing, bro.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Ass.
And goal.
Oh, no, it's just my baby.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Connie and Lewis should both be on in the next 20 minutes. Connie just giving her your back.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into
play.
That
boy Trail funny as hell, right? Y'all used to hate on Trail, man.
Sometimes they just make
Trail was funny as fuck, bro. I remember that music video, bro. He was dancing and shit. I was dead, bro.
I guess it's time.
Bro, you was in a party when his roommate was fucking someone.
Remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man. It happens all the time, man. You just gotta leave it alone. I'm like, dog, get your mic, bro.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
But I still can't get over how
2nd down.
Who is making fun of Mook because he got a chicken wing on?
Out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really
Anything
big.
he did,
So
like he would have missed a shot.
Right
You wouldn't have missed a shot if your arm wasn't so little.
To slow him down before
he missed the open man. You wouldn't have missed the open man if your arm wasn't so little.
Throwing his Wentz.
I still remember I got on, bro. They said, we need you, bro. I would just got 70 dropped on his head. I'm like, what? It was like, yeah, man. Took just dropped 70 on Ira. I'm like, shit.
Try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Here's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Yeah,
scrimmage, the 9.
He was over here doing dribble pull-ups and
They'll
shit.
try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right
there. Who the fuck your girl?
Exactly
Fucking Rachel Demeter?
He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Like shit, she better than me.
You don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On play action, Lance. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action, now it's Lance.
Man, Mays don't lie, man.
This will be caught at Samuel, and he'll be out of bounds. Really nice game.
Name one thing he lied about.
Still 3rd and goal that they face now.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call.
Well, you be back when, Connie?
Offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Man, didn't he? Wait, wasn't he the manager of working at a shoe store in 1 month, bro?
It's another touchdown. This thing is
But how long Connie say until he come back?
Keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got
So
full
he's going to
momentum
party
going,
right
full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Bro, who else we used to play with, bro? Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the funnest shit was when I used to play Rainbow Six Siege with Silver, why not in there, bro? Bro, his brother was cool, bro. His brother, yeah.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
But I'm saying his brother, wasn't they all cousins and shit?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Let's just.
You remember when I hit that full court shot in Park?
For pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a
That
chance
bitch is
now.
money.
And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed,
bro, I really need to bring back that big ass center he had that could shoot, bro.
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they
He made the weirdest deal.